Jai Hind. Welcome to GS NEXUS Current Affairs series. In today's session, we are going to have a detailed discussion on Project Hifajat. Before diving into today's news, let me highlight the significance of this current affairs series. It is especially designed for civil services aspirants, that is for UPSC and state PCS students, to boost your answer writing skills and evaluate your preparation to the next level. This series can truly be a game changer for both prelims and mains. So let's begin with the news. Punjab government launched Project Hifajat on the occasion of International Women's Day to protect women and children from violence. It is an initiative aimed at providing immediate assistance to victims through an integrated 24/7 helpline and interdepartmental coordination. Now let's know about the project. The project aims to eliminate the fear that prevents women from reporting domestic violence, workplace harassment, or any other form of abuse. It will foster collaboration among key departments, that is Social Security, Women and Child Development, Punjab Police, and Health and Family Welfare, ensuring seamless support for victims. This coordinated effort will provide comprehensive assistance for rescue operations, legal assistance, medical aid, and psychosocial support. The initiative aims to improve the response mechanism and create a safe environment for reporting domestic violence and harassment. Now, let's know the rights and privileges of women in the country. In India, women's rights are enshrined in Constitution and various laws, ensuring equality and protection from discrimination, including the right of equal pay, property ownership, and protection against domestic violence. Let's see some recent development in this direction. First, the principle of gender equality is enshrined in the Indian Constitution in its preamble, fundamental rights, directive principles, and fundamental duties. The Constitution not only grants equality to women but also empowers the state to adopt measures of positive discrimination in favor of women. Second is Nari Adalat. It is a component of Sambal sub-scheme under Mission Shakti. It aims at providing women with alternative grievance redressal mechanism for resolving minor disputes, that is domestic violence, dowry-related dispute, child custody, etc. at the Gram Panchayat level by negotiation, mediation, and reconciliation. The Nari Adalat program was launched in 2023 as a pilot project in Assam and Jammu and Kashmir. The project is also known as Women's Code. In the financial year 2024-25, the program has been expanded to the states of Bihar and Karnataka. Third is the 106th Constitutional Amendment Act 2023, also known as the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, reserves 1/3 of the seats for women in Lok Sabha, Legislative Assemblies, and the Legislative Assembly of National Capital Territory of Delhi, including those reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Fourth is gender budgeting. It was introduced in India in 2005-6. It was done through the gender budget statement, which was included in the union budget. The gender budget in 2025-26 constitute 8.86% of the total budget, increasing from 6.8% in 2024-25. Now, let's know the women-specific legislation in the country to protect them. First is the Immoral Traffic Prevention Act 1956 aims to combat human trafficking and regulate prostitution in India by criminalizing activities like running brothels and living off the earnings of prostitution. While the Act prohibits certain activities related to prostitution, it does not criminalize prostitution itself. Second is the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. An Indian law aims to prohibit the giving or receiving of dowry, which includes property of valuable security given in connection with the marriage and carries penalties for those involved. Third is Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, aimed at providing protection to wife or female live-in partner from violence at the hand of the husband or male live-in partner or his relatives. The law extends protection to women who are sisters, including adopted sisters and mothers. Domestic violence under the Act includes actual abuse or threat of abuse, whether physical, sexual, verbal, emotional, or economic. Harassment by the way of unlawful dowry demands to the women victim or his relatives would also be covered under the definition of domestic violence. Fourth is the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013, famously known as POSH Act, is a law that protects women from sexual harassment at workplace. This law was based on the Visakha Guidelines 1997, where Supreme Court upheld the right to work enshrined under Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause G for the women. And the fifth is Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act 1986 prohibits the indecent portrayal of women through advertisement, publication, writings, paintings, figures, or any other means aiming to protect women's dignity and prevent their objectification. Also, Indian government has taken many steps to empower women through policies, programs, and laws. These efforts have led to improvement in education, health, economic participation, and legal protection. That's all for today. Hit the like button and subscribe the channel for such updates.